the one. So we are like, I'm very happy with all the numbers. Then right now, I'm like, you are by far the best like person I work with, and I work with, like, just so you understand, I'm not saying it lightly because we are working with, maybe 4 or 5 other agencies,
Mhm.
and you're by far like the best in terms of quality.
Oh, thank you.
And you actually take it very seriously. You qualify the leads, and the cost per lead is definitely something we can work with. Even even adding your cost, the cost of what we pay, Bill, it's definitely there. We're definitely good with it.
Like, how many sales guys do you currently have?
We have 4 full-time and 2 like part-time that kind of doing here and there.
So, Gal, I guess, when did we start working together?
So we started to work together about maybe a month ago, right?
Yep. On my end, it's been a month and a day. And do you know roughly how many like appointments we booked for you?
40, 50, something like that. But we still have, some, in pipeline. So it should be more on the coming days. Yes.
Yeah. So it's like the 40, 50 like shown ones you're at the house, and in the pipeline, I think we're at 83 so far.
Yeah.
Sweet. And then, do you know the revenue numbers you guys have been able to do off that from the appointment so far?
And on the top of my head, not really, but in the range of north of 100,000, I guess, something like that in revenue. Obviously not in profit.
Right. 100,000. That's typically like some of our smaller guys are doing 100,000 in their first month.
Yeah.
think
Well,
so.
I'll tell you what, some of them didn't close yet. So sometimes you just have a longer cash cycle. It doesn't mean that we won't close it.
Yeah, like where were you guys at before actually like going ahead and working with us? I know you guys were looking for more like quality appointments. I guess, could you kind of like expand on that? What was the case like before signing with us?
Yeah, so we had leads. We needed more consistent and more qualified, and kind of also we got a lot of leads, but a lot of them were not really qualified. So you really excelled at also sending us a lot of leads. Well, we gave you a lot of budget to do that, right? But on top of that, most of the leads are like the vast majority by far like are qualified. Like did end up being actual meeting an actual person that wants an estimate and yeah. So it's not just that you gave us the volume, which I think mainly came from obviously your capabilities, but also from the fact that we also give you like the go ahead and spend a lot of ad spend, right? But my point is most of them are qualified. So a lot compared to a lot of other agencies we work with and that do other stuff, but still they gave us a lot of leads that are not really like we kind of sift through them and not serious or don't know what I'm talking about when I'm calling them or stuff like that. Yes.
Sweet. So you would say our leads are more qualified than other agencies that you guys have been working with?
Yeah, for sure. Like again, obviously you have some that are not, but the vast majority by far are qualified for sure. Yes.
Absolutely. And then would you say, obviously working together, before we did anything together, there's kind of that hesitancy or, nobody really knows if it's going to work until you just go out and do it. What would you say to somebody that might be on the fence?
I said that if you guys don't know how to run Facebook and Instagram ads, Meta ads in general, and had bad experiences in the past, I had the same thing. Really, I did. And just Tristan do know, like I don't know how you do it, man, but you are definitely good at it. You know how to make it work. And even if you maybe guys think that you're in a market that it's a little bit more, I don't know, competitive and maybe not going to work there and saturated, you're probably wrong. And I will like definitely take that jump and see, just give him that opportunity to do it. And at least based on my experience, I don't think you will do it. I sure don't. So yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that. And then you're also a larger team as well. You got like a couple different sales guys. I think you got 2 locations, right? You say this is just for smaller roofing companies, or do you say it's going to work well for the larger tier guys as well?
No, I would say the opposite. Like I would say that your service is built for larger companies and not too small, because the smaller guys, again, what's good about it is the more ad spend you have to spend. Like we spend about 300 a day right now, right?
Yep.
So most smaller guys are unable to spend that amount, 300 a day. Like I'm not saying that a lot, but most smaller roofers are not able to do that. We do about 25, 30 roofs a month right now, so we have that money. So yeah, it's you tell me, but it feels to me like the more ad spend you have, you can test more and you can test faster and get to the right ads faster as well. So yeah, I would say that it's a better fit for larger companies, but you're the expert, man. If you think that you can run it as successful as you run our ads for a smaller roofer, you probably know better than me.
Yeah, with you guys, I love the partnership that we're doing right now. You guys can handle the volume, which is great for us because we're on that performance basis as well. Like, how many sales guys do you currently have?
We have 4 full-time and 2 like part-time that kind of doing here and there.
Right. And in the past month, because I think we've been live for like 30 days or so, would you say that they've definitely been busier, or how would you kind of compare Like
Oh yeah,
before?
definitely helped us to get more leads. Yes. It's just that the thing that happened to us is that we had the chance to kind of disqualify more leads before we send in the sales guys, and that basically led to, first of all, more sales, and second of all, more good opportunities. Because in the end of the day, it's not just that the salesperson, they don't get any salary. They also work on commissions. So the more shitty leads you're going to send them, the more frustrated they will be because they will close less. That's the bottom line. And it's also not just kind of a waste of their goodwill. It's also a waste of the opportunity from the company's side, right? So, yeah.
Right. And if you had to say something to some of the larger roofers like watching this, maybe they're at like that 3 million, maybe even 5 million a year mark, and they have their sales guys and they don't have enough appointments for their sales guys. Would you say our solution or our system is a good solution for those kinds of guys?
Yeah, definitely. If they don't already run ads on Facebook, like Meta in general, definitely. If they run it already, maybe you can help them run it better. But if they don't run it at all, that's for sure, 100%, no doubt.
Yeah, that kind of like brings me back to how you said you had worked with like other Facebook guys or ran the Facebook ads before, right? And then sometimes it's not even about if you're running the ads or not. It's about having the right person come in with high leverage and be able to squeeze your area for every appointment available. Would you say that's like kind of true?
I don't know for sure, but I'll tell you what, it's definitely in every major market in the US right now. Like roofing is already competitive to a certain degree. You have more markets that are more, markets that are less, but in general, you can't do that. You can't run these ads on the side. Like you need to know your stuff. Like your roof, you need to know your ads. So if you don't know that, and most roofers don't know that, you either need to learn it or you need to hire somebody like you that will do it. That's the two choices that you have. So that's it, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not a part-time job. It's not something you do like 20 minutes a day and like don't test set one ad and it will work for a month. No, it's not how it goes.
Yep.
It's a job. You need to A/B test all the time. You need to keep track of all of the ads and their like metrics and everything. And then you need to, all the time you need to check. And some of them will win, and sometimes they will win for a period of time. And in that period of time, you still need to test other ads and see which one of them maybe will work better, because even the ones that are winning right now are not going to win forever. So it's work. You need to know how to do it. That's it.
Sweet. All right. Yeah, that pretty much wraps up the interview. Is there anything that you'd like to say to anybody like watching?
Yeah, guys, like I'm very happy with Tristan's service, 100%. And again, if you think that you're unable to generate leads from Facebook or Instagram, Meta in general, I would take a leap and try to work with Tristan. I'm sure that if you speak with Tristan, is definitely going to give you a certain structure that will benefit you or give you some security. And just try a smaller package maybe or something like that, and I'm sure it will work. And then you can kind of go ahead and do something bigger.
Sweet. Yeah, thanks, Cal. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Tristan.